Warning, censorship. Warning, censorship.
Gail? Okay, one for Gail and then one for yourself. Okay, so this one's for Northcott Rodeo Inc. And it's dated for the 17th of May and it's in the Red Deer Provincial Court there, okay? So that's for the company.
Can I take that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The government right now is using every finger that they can, right from AHS to the RCMP to the Liquor Control Board. If it's got government tagged to it or attached to it somehow or other, they're utilizing it right now, and they're blackmailing all of Alberta. I'm sure they're blackmailing all of Canada. This just isn't an Alberta thing. This is going all the way around Canada.
Sheila, Gunn, Reid for Rebel News, and I'm here to bring you an update to the story of the rodeo hosted by Ty Northcott on his farm south of Bowden, Alberta, just 2 weekends ago. Now, although it was a rodeo, it was really a rally against the lockdown restrictions in Alberta on every single one of us. Rodeo's been hit hard. The cowboys in Canada can't work, and they can't make money, and the stock contractors are losing their shirts on livestock that they have to feed but can't earn money from. And small town rodeos all summer long bring in a lot of money to the local agricultural societies, the local 4-H clubs, and the local businesses. That's what happens when you have a few hundred cowboys and their friends roll on into town. And at least according to the CDC, viral transmission of the coronavirus outside is less than 1% of all cases, like way less, with the possibility of it being less than 0.1%. But anyway, even though these folks in charge keep telling us to follow the science, and I'm trying, the Alberta government has restricted outdoor gatherings to just 5 people, making the rodeo hosted by rodeo legend Ty Northcott potentially in violation of the current public health restrictions. Now, I attended the rodeo because I love rodeo, I miss rodeo, and I love protesting the government's bad decisions that harm our freedom and our small businesses. But while I was there a couple of weekends ago, the RCMP did show up and tell Ty that they would be back eventually to give him a ticket. And yesterday, the RCMP rolled up on Ty's farm and issued a summons to him and another one to his wife, who is his business partner, and to Northcott Rodeo Inc., the business they run together. Check it out.
Gail? Okay, one for Gail and then one for yourself. Okay, so this one's for Northcott Rodeo Inc. And it's dated for the 17th of May and it's in the Red Deer Provincial Court there, okay? So that's for the company.
Can I take that?
Yeah. This one's for Gail. Same thing, Gail. Everything's the same court date. It's all highlighted there for you. Red Deer Courthouse. And then this one, Ty, this one's just for yourself. Again, same court date there, okay? AHS then, these are the injunctions that Alberta Health put out on May 6th. So they just wanted me to give you a copy of that as well.
Do I take that or no?
Doesn't matter, we've got the information.
Yeah, you guys would have. You have access to it. They wanted me to make sure you had a copy. Any questions at all, Ty?
We got questions?
Good? All right, appreciate you meeting me there, Ty.
Yep, thank you
Okay,
very
man.
much.
Take it easy, all right?
You bet.
Gail.
Mr. Northcott, what just happened there at the junction of Highway 2 and Boulevard?
Well, we just got served for the rodeo, I guess. Looks like we're going to court for it, and let's see what we can get pulled out of the AHS and the government for information, I guess.
So you got a summons, a personal summons. Your wife Gail also got one too, and one for the company also.
Yeah, 3 summonses total, one for Northcott Rodeo Inc., one for Ty, and one for Gail.
And you have your lawyer here with you. So you have a lawyer. We don't need to help with that. What's next?
Well, we're going to read over, see what information we got, I guess, and see where we proceed as far as doing more rodeos, and we'll worry about the court thing when we get there, I guess. Life's life.
That's right. Do you have a message for the provincial government? And what are you hoping the outcome for all of this to be?
Let's get some information out there and find out why all of this is happening. I've never in my 57 years knew that it was illegal to do a rodeo anywhere on the planet Earth. Didn't know it was illegal for kids to play soccer or baseball or a restaurant owner to be open and serve food to people, or a preacher to have his services. This is a total disregard for human rights, our Canadian Charter of Rights, Alberta Bill of Rights. Like, just name them all. We're being tromped on all over.
So you're going to take this to court?
Absolutely, that was the intentions right off the get-go. When I went into it, I never had no intentions of dragging anybody else into it with me. I wanted to fight this fight myself and take it as far as we can take it and try and open things up and see where we can go with it.
You were telling me off camera that the ag societies, where normally you would hold a rodeo, they're sort of over a barrel right now.
Well, they're all over a barrel, right from the small ones to the big ones. A regular ag society will receive anywhere from 2 to 4 grants a year. They got their operating grants and then event grants and whatever. And that's what the government has took and done. They've used all that money as blackmail money. If you don't do this and you don't do that, we won't give you this and we won't give you that. It just isn't ag societies. It's hockey arenas and any buildings that got any kind of government power involved, whether they own a portion of it or just put grants into it. Anything the government's got to do with it right now, they're using all their money as, well, they're basically extorting people, people and groups. So.
Yeah, they did the same thing with the restaurant owners by pulling their liquor license. They're using every bureaucracy they can to bring everybody into compliance. Absolutely.
The government right now is using every finger that they can, right from AHS to the RCMP, to the Liquor Control Board. If it's got government tagged to it or attached to it somehow or other, they're utilizing it right now, and they're blackmailing all of Alberta. I'm sure they're blackmailing all of Canada. This just isn't an Alberta thing. This is going all the way around Canada.
If Ty and his lovely wife and his company are found guilty of breaching the public health orders, they face fines from $2,000 to $100,000 for an outdoor rodeo in the heart of deep blue conservative rodeo country. Cowboys and ranchers used to be the conservative base. Now they're risking $100,000 in fines just to protest the conservative government. It was reported in the Western Standard last week that Premier Jason Kenney wants a new base. Well, he should be careful what he's wishing for. The Northcotts have a great lawyer who's going to help them in court, so they didn't need my help to fight their summonses, although I'm happy to give it if they want it. And I'm going to follow their case through court like it's the OJ trial. For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. The Northcott family has their own lawyer, but a lot of people still need our help to fight their lockdown tickets in court. If you'd like to help us help over 1,000 people and businesses all across the country fight for civil liberties by fighting one lockdown ticket at a time, please donate today at fightthefines.com, and every donation there qualifies for a charitable tax receipt through the Democracy Fund, a registered Canadian charity.